Gordon, remember? Remember when you told me that when you were gone, you didn't want me in your room? Well, I'm sorry, but I came in. Fine, yeah, I know, I won't do it again, okay? Remember? Remember when you told me that of all the parts in your room, the most sacred one was your collection of Green Lantern comics? You know, the one you keep in that big Tupperware under your bed? Well, I'm sorry, but I opened it. It was totally an accident. Just don't freak out, okay? At least, not yet. Remember? Remember when you told me that of all your Green Lantern comics, the one that you most desired, the one that you would burn yourself alive for, the one that you like better than your 6 girlfriends? Number 9? Well, what if I told you that it ended up in Janie's house, in the backyard, in her dog's mouth? Oh my God. Gordon, why are we laughing? Of course I'm kidding.
I used to live in this house on Ferry Hill, this big, overgrown place. The planks of wood would creak every chance they got. The door would squeak no matter how often we oiled the hinges, no matter how much we tried. Even after we replaced the whole doors, they still squeaked, like if that was what they were supposed to do. I don't like talking about this very much. I don't like how it makes me feel, like this aching, weird pain in my stomach. But there was this room. My mom always talked about how she wanted to make it like a home office or a playroom or something for my sister, but she never did. We never got around to it, she said, but I knew why she kept the key to that room hidden in her bedroom closet. The first time I heard it, I was like 4 years old, but then as I got older, I realized something was very weird. Other kids didn't have a room that sounded like crying in the middle of the night. Other kids had monsters under the bed, in the closet, all that cute storybook stuff. No one I talked to had a room that their whole family was afraid to talk about. We moved last summer. The boxes were packed. The movers were taking that out. Each room had just like a bed and a lamp in it. The movers were gonna take that the next day. It was a hurry, but surely there it was in my mom's bedroom closet, the key to the room I had been preparing, psyching myself to go into for years. I don't want to tell you what I saw when I walked in. I don't want to tell you what it looked like or what it sounded like up close or what it said to me. You probably wouldn't believe me even if I told you. People look at you differently when you tell them ghost stories, especially true ones.
You have to promise me that you're not gonna laugh. You have to swear on your life that you're not gonna laugh. Is that a promise? Okay? Is that a joke? Are you kidding? What do I think of it? I think it looks like a Disneyland fireworks display. I think if murder wasn't illegal and explicitly forbidden in the Old Testament, I would have grabbed that hairdresser lady by the ears and thrown her off a bridge. A tall one. Look at my ends. Split. Look at my bangs. I look like a Yorkshire Terrier that got run over by a lawnmower. That's not funny. None of this is funny. Maybe no one will notice. Maybe. Ah!
Afraid of a little spider like that? You've got to be kidding me. It was all an act. A big, huge act to get those boys over there to notice me. It worked too. I let out a little squeal and they
fog. I'm always watching for a shadow to fall over my head, knowing I have to run or be stuck like a water gun to someone's shoe. Everyone says things like how awesome it would be to be tiny like me. What an adventure, they say. An adventure? Are they crazy? It's more like survival. I hardly ever leave the house anymore. It's way too dangerous. I could drown in a foot-sized puddle, for heaven's sake. Of course, being inside is no picnic either. Yesterday, I was trapped in the garbage disposal for half the day. Do you know what would have happened if someone turned it on? Minced meat, Thumbelina, that's what. Does that sound like an adventure to you? Maybe you feel like living a death sentence. After the agreement with disposal, you'd think I deserve a break. But no, the stupid hairball they call a cat decided he wanted to play with me. Well, I'm no cat toy, I can tell you that. I had to hide out in an empty mouse hole until that dumb feline fell asleep. It made me miss my dinner, and I can barely afford to do that. I only weigh a few ounces. One day, when I get bigger, I'm gonna teach that cat a lesson.
Walk! Don't run! I said don't run, Steven! This isn't the Olympics! Safety Patrol, I'm Safety Officer 1091077. Registered with the National Safety Patrol and everything. 6 years I've been a Safety Patrol officer with a big P, as I like to call it. The Orange Force, or something too. I'm trying to think of a name. Something really... Off the grass! I'm the only one here. There. Well, there were worse when we were in middle school, junior high. There were even worse when we were in elementary school. Walk! But the numbers little. You know, people get other interests, I guess. They sell out, if you ask me. Sell out. Track, cheerleading, drama. Come on, when's the last time any of those clubs helped keep anyone safe? French club? Oui, oui, ha. Please, they don't even get a badge. There's someone up there for a reason, Trish. And yeah, I see you chewing gum at school, but the cell phone's away, people. This isn't social hour. The administration has asked me on numerous occasions, personally asked me to stop doing this, and I know why. I make them look bad. I'm a little more, how should I say this, dedicated than they are. Get the class ready, the bell rang, you're late! What are you doing just standing there looking at me? Eggs, that happens once in a while too.